Welcome back to the channel, and it's been a couple months since I posted, actually longer than a couple months. I do apologize for that, but what I'll be covering is basically we'll be doing a lot of summer fishing also, maybe with the camping too, but fishing. And I've been working on this. So I'm sitting in my boat. I have a 12-foot aluminum boat that we purchased actually end of season last year. We had it in the garage for a bit. I think it will fit for what we need it for. It's a John boat, flat bottom, 12-foot, and yeah, it's basically for lakes. But this is what we're going to be doing this summer, also trying to cover on some of the summer fishing that we do. So I'm just working on this. This boat was just bare. There was no rod holders or anything, or it was just nothing. So I've been working on it, adding Scotty mounts on each side, anchor mounts, and an anchor mount in the front. So yeah, so that's going to be the boat itself. I've been working on that. Also been working on, and I will put a better video on this actually, on my truck. As you guys know, I have a black Tacoma with a tonneau cover, and I had to get a boat loader for this because I can't load this boat up by myself. So this is basically, I'll show you guys what I've done. So this is the boat, the one in the garage. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be going out. And my Tacoma basically had a tonneau cover, flat, and we're fitting everything in there and ice fishing. So you guys remember that truck. But now I have a boat loader that'll load this boat mechanically. And so this is the boat loader, and it's from a company named Load My Boat. The funny thing is, Load My Boat's situated in Kelowna, and my buddy Bob from Bob T's Outdoors knows Quentin from Load My Boat in Kelowna. So I mean, I put this together, bought the ropes and everything all separate, followed his video online. His video is great actually, you guys should check it out. I'll paste that at the bottom too, of how to install this. So I followed it, but I will show you guys how this boat is loaded. There is a winch on it, on this loader, as I could show you here. That's the winch system, and I wired it all up into there. And since I lost my tonneau cover, I did pick this Raider canopy up secondhand too, but it fits perfectly. I mean, it's all scratched up and stuff, but it will work for what I needed to do. Get to lock up my stuff still, and I mean, have all this room that I can still put stuff in, so which is a good thing. So basically, I bought the new live scope in last season for winter ice fishing, and the reason why I pulled the trigger on the live scope is basically I can now use it year round on the boat and on ice. I couldn't fathom the fact to actually spend that much money on just one season of ice fishing, but since we bought a boat, I can use it on the boat. So this is how I'm going to have it mounted. I'll be using the same pole from Summit Fishing, but I needed to add it onto the boat, so this is what I did. And the transducer is going to be down there, but this is what I did to have it hooked up. I do need something here to support this arm, because you try to see how it's just jiggly, it moves side to side. So I'll need to put something here to support this. But so far this is what it is. There's a seat in the middle here where my wife is going to sit in the middle. I'm off centered to the right a little bit because I'll be controlling the motor. This here is my camera arm. This is a Scotty pole. I'll link that in my description too. And over there is my GoPro. That's going to be found up front here. So we'll have some video footage of us fishing on the side of the boat, straight out. And this is going to be on the corner of the boat. This is the motor that we have. It's a 9.9. It's a short arm Evinrude. So it's basically used for that boat. Since it's a 9.9, not a 10, I don't need to register the boat. It's under 10, so that's probably why the makers make a 9.9. But anyways, that's the engine, the gas engine. Over here I have an electric engine, Minn Kota. It's a 55-pound thrust. It's a Traxxas. And that's what it looks like. And that's when we use, if we can't use a gas engine on the lake. There's a lot of lakes here you can't use gas engines. And to power that electric, I do have a 100 amp hour lithium battery, and which works just great. But yeah, so that's it. I'll show you more things once everything's all set up here. That's what I'm working on right now. We will be going to Kelowna next week. I'll try to get this video up posted and show you how this is loaded. But stay tuned for this 2025-2026 year. For summer fishing, we'll cover basically some of the lakes that we go to in summer. And hopefully you guys will like this content. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a like, give me a comment on what you want to see, if there's anything I'm missing. But I'll show you guys how I'm going to have this boat set up. That's how we put the boats onto the truck. I could do this by myself, which is great, just in case I need to go fishing by myself, and I can load it and unload it easily. This is an ingenious invention, I think. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this episode, found it useful. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.